Hello, everybody. Today I have got the gorgeous Claire Kerslake with me, and she is a mindset coach, and we have been working together over the last couple of months. And I wanted to bring her on to talk about what she has experienced in working with me, because I think that's there's just been amazing things happen in her life. So yes, Claire, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I can, Nick. Thank you. And thank you for having me today. And so I help women in business grow their businesses by dissolving any limiting blocks that are keeping them stuck. And I use EFT to do that. So,
Awesome. And having experienced mindset coaching myself, I can tell you that it is a game changer. So what tipped you over the edge, Claire, in deciding to work with me? Because, let's face it, you're a health professional. Claire is a nurse by trade.
Well, that's right. Absolutely. And it's a case of know what to do, but aren't doing it. And I think often we think, I should be able to do this myself. I should be able to work it out. I'm intelligent. I have the knowledge. I have the skills. EFT's fantastic support. It just wasn't happening. And like that old saying, insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. And as I get older, when we're young, we think we're bulletproof. But as I get older, I was seeing people, my age, perhaps a little bit longer, and I thought, if I keep going the same way, that it's not going to be pretty. And I've got some big dreams and things I want to achieve in my life, the impact I want to have. I can't do this if I'm not well, or if I'm not functioning at my optimal. So it's not fair to myself. It's not fair to my clients. And I just can't show up in my business the way I need to show up. And, I'd had a pretty tough period in my life with a side job, and those habits had crept in, 12-hour days and, the Coke on the way home to keep me awake, and then the snacks to get me through the day, and, we'll just have takeaway, and all those little things had snuck in. And it felt really overwhelming to make the changes that I need to make. And I put it off for a long time, thinking, I just can't go to Nick, and admit what I've been doing. Like there's this level of shame, and I've just loved how non-judgmental you are, and that was really beautiful. So accepting, and okay, then a plan to move forward, and that support, the accountability. And I'm not a dietitian, so I know a lot about health, and I just love the fact that you've done the research around, particularly, you talk about a plant-strong lifestyle. So, I had lots of thought, am I getting enough protein? What about the fat? I've been bombarding you with questions. But I just love the support and the knowledge, and just the way you have your sessions. I don't have to worry about getting in trouble if I've done, we look at what's working and what's not working, how can we tweak. So the ongoing support has just been amazing, and it's a game changer. And I think also what held me back for a long time is my thinking about, I've got to get this done perfectly. And often a lot of people who, set high standards for themselves. And I know, no, you do this one step at a time, and to get your support in doing that is just been amazing.
Oh, so exciting. I just get so excited when clients are experiencing those amazing results. And I think, it's a really valid point that you bring out, in that it's one step at a time. And, I don't come in with all guns blazing and give you a totally new menu or anything like that. We start with what you're already doing, because there is no point reinventing the wheel. And I think tweaking what you already do, making those little changes, it means that it can be sustainable, and you're not overwhelmed with all these new recipes, new ingredients. It's just baby steps all the way. And I think when you get to work with someone for the long term, you experience the hurdles. So yes, you experience the wins, but there's also going to be the little hurdles that we can work through. And, you know, it's just having someone on your side, isn't it? And being able to see things from a different perspective, because you're on the ground living it. I'm looking from the outside, and I can see things that you can't. And of course, just having been in the game for 30 years, you know, I've got lots of tips and tricks up my sleeve to make it as easy as possible, because when it is, you know, easy and doable, it becomes sustainable.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. And I was only thinking this week, you know, we've done small steps, but when I look at how far I've come, it's amazing. It's extraordinary. Such a huge impact that down the track is going to, I'm already reaping benefits, but down the track is, you know, a very different outcome to if I'd kept going the way I was going. So, you know, it's just an amazing debt of gratitude. And I'm feeling a bit teary now, but an amazing debt of gratitude I owe you, because just what you've given me. And this is someone who knows what to do. You know, typical example, we know what to do, should be able to do it, but it's just been incredible.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Claire. That's so encouraging for people to hear, you know, and I think, you know, even more so, you know, when you've got that professional health background, and we do, I think, you know, we just think we should be able to do it ourselves. You know, I know that I did with mindset. Well, I should be able to do this myself. You know, I'm capable, you know, practical, I'm, you know, organized and all the rest of it. But you know, we don't know what we don't know. No. And, you know, like you were saying the other day, we can't see our own roadblocks, those mindset issues that are holding us back. Or, you know, that the practical strategies that we're not implementing, or, yeah, we just need help. And I will never forget a couple of years ago realizing that the most successful people have coaches in every area of their life. So what makes us feel like, you know, we should be able to do it on our own? So,
no, that's so true. And I love, you know, all that, you know, you've got your recipes, the assistants one-on-one to do things like meal planning, your videos on how to, because I'm a really practical person, I need to sort of often see things done. It's just amazing, the whole deal. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, look, I think those videos, anyone can pop onto YouTube and watch those. But just, you know, the more I talk about things, people go, what is a cauliflower steak? How do you do that? And so you know, seeing that visual makes it so much easier to go, oh yeah, oh gosh, that's so easy, I can do that. So it's very empowering, you know, to see the visual as well. Yeah.
And being able to pick your brain, like we can't see the traps we're about to fall into. I know the other day we were talking, and I was talking about something I did for comfort. And you say, well, what are you going to replace it with? You know, you know, if I'd gone ahead, oh yeah, I know how to do this, well, it's a recipe for disaster. So just to have that, your wisdom and insight and support has, you know, made a big difference. Yeah. And then, of course, to come back and say, well, that didn't quite work, you know, what can we come up with next? Yeah. So, or yes, it worked beautifully. So, yeah, fantastic.
Oh, thank you, Claire. It's been amazing. I thank you so much for jumping on and just, you know, sharing your story about the benefits of working with me. And if anyone wants to find out about you and your mindset coaching, where can they find you?
So I'm pretty simple, clairekerslake.com or Claire Kerslake on Facebook and YouTube. If you're
awesome.
Just, yeah, fantastic.
Great. Thanks, Claire.
Thank you. Lovely talking to you.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.